Welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So The Seven Deadly Sins Cursed by Light is a movie that follows the fourth season of the Seven Deadly Sins after them battling the Demon King. So in this case, peace has returned to the various realms, the Kingdom Lioness, and now Meliodas and Elizabeth are going to get married. Harlequin and Diane's going to get married. Everything seems great in all the realms. But suddenly, some really interesting characters appear who are extremely powerful and who are wanting to basically take over all the realms, starting with the demon realm. So here we have a fairy king and also a giant who happens to control other giants and fairies on their way to dominating all these realms. And so because of this, obviously, the seven deadly sins have to come back into action, and we have our story. So let's go ahead and get into the things that I did enjoy about this movie, starting with the animation. Now, I myself have always enjoyed the animation in the series. It just has a very distinct look for this anime, and it's very colorful and vibrant. And whenever they do these movies, the level of quality definitely goes up a notch. And Cursed by Light, I think, is a really great looking anime. It's very vibrant, colorful, clean. All the action looks great. It's just a really pleasing animation to actually look at, and I definitely enjoyed that. And so if you are a fan of really great quality animation, then this movie is going to offer that. And then the second thing that I enjoyed about this movie is the simple fact that it really follows what happens in the previous seasons after the fight with the Demon King. Quite often, whenever these anime series make a movie, a lot of times they make like these side stories that are inconsequential. But in this case, it actually follows what happens in the previous seasons leading up to the next season. So I really did enjoy that because there's a continuity in the entire story. And another thing that I did enjoy was the action. So whenever the action did come, it's really fun to watch. There's just a lot of spectacle. Things move really fast, but you can still see what's going on. And, you know, it definitely has an epic feel to it, especially near the end of the movie. And so if you did enjoy the action in the series, then you're going to definitely enjoy it here in the movie as well. And so the final thing that I enjoyed about this movie is the thing that I absolutely love about this series are the characters. Everybody from Meliodas, Elizabeth, Zeldris, Harlequin, Diane, Ban, all the characters are here, and you really do grow to love them throughout all the seasons if you watched it. And the movie really takes its time and it focuses on the characters, and that's the best thing about it because you really do care about this. And what I did like about this movie is they really focus on the relationship of Meliodas and Zeldris, you know, quite a bit, you know, and that's a good thing because I really feel that that was a character development that makes sense. And at the same time, you know, they kind of have like this parallel journey on their own, and I did enjoy that brotherly banter. And at the same time, as you are watching this movie, if you are a fan of the series, then every character, as many characters there are, they kind of get their own special moment. Even as little moment as they have, it's still really great that the writers were able to include all the characters. And so those are the things that I really did enjoy about this movie. If you love reading books, then check out Audible, which has the largest selection of audiobooks anywhere on the internet. Sign up today and get a 30-day free trial. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description area below. Now, getting to the things that I did not enjoy about this movie, even though I think it did a great job in cramming a lot of things in an hour and 20 minutes, the fact of the matter is that's just a lot of stuff to put in. So you have to introduce the story, the villains, what's going on, and then close it all up. And that's really hard to do. And so, you know, I would have preferred it to be an entire series so they could actually take its time. But it makes sense because we are going to get another season after this, you know, so season 5, which you could actually watch, and I haven't watched it yet. And so that's really the main drawback of having it in a movie because it has to put so many things, and so it has to rush through a lot of things. And you don't really get that sense of, you know, like scale and tension that you would get if you actually built up to it in a series. But other than that, I did enjoy this movie. I'm glad it did follow the series. And at the same time, it sets things up for the next season. And so if you actually had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my anime, film, or series reviews, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And if you're a creative geek like me, and you want to get exclusive access to more content that I don't put out here publicly on my YouTube channel, then join my Gold Content Creators Group, where you're going to get content like this and more for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group.